What's good, everybody? My name is Jade Fox. This is the Madeyoulooks channel, and today I'm going to be talking about club outfits. We outside outfits. Okay, this is like the #1 question that y'all ask me is, what do I wear to a function? But I feel like I've pretty much broken it down to a formula. And so I'm not gonna say that, you're gonna have it all figured out after this video, but I think you're gonna figure out which bucket you fall into, and then maybe that'll give you some guidance to where you want to go. In my opinion, there are 3 different types of club/going outfits. There is 1, which is on the dressier side, the more smart side. And then 2, there's streetwear. And 3, I would say the more trendy or even futuristic kind of vibe. So let's start off with the dressy/smart aesthetic. I feel like this is something that is on the easier side to pull off because it's really just relying on the kind of movement of your clothes and the simplicity and the fabrics. That is pretty much what this whole aesthetic is. Usually if you're going out, if it's not a club, if it's a lounge, something that has a dress code or something that kind of feels more upscale than your sweaty, little happy hour bar, then this is something that fits that setting a bit more. And it's also very unisex. So the outfit that I'm wearing here, it's extremely unisex. It doesn't really matter how you present. This is something that will look good on you. And that is just a nicer top. This is from Gap. My jeans are from Uniqlo. They're in this nice cream color and they're slightly cropped. They are high-waisted, and then they also stop right at my ankle, which is really nice. And then I have my ANDROGYNOUS boots just to add a little bit of a kind of a mature, kind of adult nature to it, because I could have done a loafer or, a derby or some other dress shoe, but I feel like the boot makes it feel more cool and makes it a little less stuffy. I think that's the hard thing to navigate if you're gonna go this route. The dressy route is you don't want to do too much because you don't want to be overdressed. You don't want to feel like you're dressed to, lead a class on gender studies, as a professor. I don't know, you just want to sell it. And so that's why I feel like it's really easy to get overdressed if you're doing dressy, which is why I say just keep it really simple. Nice top, nice pants, and a decent boot. I think a boot is just a little bit cooler than a dress shoe, personally. #2, the streetwear. Streetwear is the most common thing that you'll see in the club. It's the most common kind of, setup of an outfit that you'll mostly see. I think if you have the essential elements of a more streetwear leaning outfit, then you're gonna be good. And so in this one, I have the shirt that I'm wearing right now. This is from Brainchild, that's the name of the brand. And it is a short sleeve button up. It's almost got a workwear kind of fit to it. It looks like a mechanic's shirt, is what I've heard people say. And then I have on my Reese Cooper 3D pocket straight leg pants. And then I topped it off with the black and white Nike Dunks, just to keep it, just to remind people that oh yes, this is a streetwear thing that we're doing. I like this outfit. I would absolutely wear this outfit. And this is something that I feel you're gonna see a lot of. So you're gonna blend in, you're gonna be dressed for the occasion, you're gonna look cool, but you're not doing too much. I feel like this is a good example of that. I think you should create rules for yourself when it comes to your going outfits, because the rules that you create for yourself is really going to push you in the direction where you need to go. I don't wear white shoes because I'm gonna step in something sticky and goopy and it's not gonna be good, or someone's gonna step on my foot, say the joint is packed, you never know. 2, I'm keeping it very light when it comes to layers, if I'm wearing layers at all, because I don't wanna be hot. Because the worst thing is, the worst thing is to be out and then the place gets packed and more packed and more packed, and then you dancing and then you're sweating and then you got a coat. So that's why I'm if I'm wearing any layers at all, it's gonna be 1 and it's gonna be light and something I can very easily take off. And 3, I don't wanna carry anything. So I'm not carrying bags. I'm not bringing anything into the club with me. And so that's why I try to make sure that whatever I am wearing, I have pockets, because I cannot be bothered to carry stuff around with me in the club. I'm not going to. And almost when you narrow down what you don't want to do, it makes the options in your closet more obvious. And so that's why I choose to do that method. Like I said, this is the streetwear fit. It's simple, it's nothing too crazy, but it's fitting and I look cool. The last type of fit that you could do is something that is a bit more on trend. So for me in this outfit, I have on these diesel wax denim cargo pants that look so dope. The texture on them is crazy. And then I wanted to keep it current and like somewhat futuristic. And so I added my 1017 Leaks buckle boots. And they have like a really interesting sole on the bottom of it. It just adds an interesting shape to the outfit, I think. And then I kept it simple on the top because there was kind of a lot going on the bottom, at least to me. And so I actually have a Dickies coat. I actually tucked it underneath itself all the way around, and it gave it kind of like a cropped jacket look to it. And I feel like this looks very neat. It almost gives me like Prada vibes a little bit. And so that's why I decided to go with that. I went with black. All these outfits do include black. I think that black is just a no-brainer when it comes to nighttime fits. But that being said, if you are wearing black, there's no need to pull out your crazy expensive or like really unique black items, because anything with details on it, if you're a details person, like you find a shirt and you love the stitching and you're paying attention to the ways that does have a button fly versus a fly, you know, like these little things for a details person when it comes to the way that you dress. I would reserve your cool pieces that have a lot of detail in them for another time, because you're just not gonna be able to see them. Most places are dark, whether it be an upscale place or not, usually they're dark. And so you're not gonna see them anyway. And then plus you're in a club, it's gonna be drunk people everywhere. So it's like, do you really wanna risk ruining it? Going out, dressing for the club is not that hard when you put into perspective the setting, what you don't wanna deal with, and who is actually going to be there. And in the grand scheme of things, you'll realize that like you don't really need to do that much to begin with. And so with this outfit, the trendy outfit, I wanted to show some uniqueness in the pants, and then with the boots, and then the pants with the boots together. It's a really dope look. And then keep it almost like a uniform in a way, with the jacket. And then I think the glasses just like really give it like a Men in Black kind of flair to it. And so when you walk into the place in this, it's like you look good, you look on trend, you look modern, but you don't look like you're trying too hard, and you don't look like you're overdressed. I would honestly say that being overdressed for the club might be worse than being underdressed for the club. Because even when you're underdressed in the club, no one's gonna pay attention. But if you're overdressed, people are gonna notice that. I hope that this video helped y'all. Let me know if you have any questions in the bottom, what are they called? In the comments below. Let me know if you have any questions. I will try to answer those as quickly as I can. And I hope that y'all have a great day. And do not forget, wear what you want, wear what you like, wear it out. See you soon.